my book shopping trip was a tiny bit of a flop. They just like didn't have the books that I was going in for. But I say that, but I actually don't know what books I was going in for. Like when I went in there, I stood there and I was like, what am I actually here for? Like what am I looking for? Because I just could not remember, like, for the life of me. I did one Out on a Limb and some other books by that author, because I know that they're in the 3 for £6 deal, but they had 2 of them but not Out on a Limb, so I like didn't want to buy the 2 when I could get the 3 for £6. So she said that they're expecting Out on a Limb in the next few days, so maybe we'll have to do like a second little shopping trip. But I'll show you the books I got when I got home. Literally only one of them I haven't read, the other 2 were like physical copies of books that I've already read, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so I got changed because I had to go and walk Willow, and then I made some banana bread and boring stuff. You don't care, you're just here for the books. So a little haul. I did kind of touch on the books that I went in there for. I think it is really bugging me what I actually went in there for. Like I cannot remember what the books were. I think I added them to my basket on the Works website, which actually I'm going to start doing more. Like I'm going to start ordering things online because you get free delivery into stores, I believe, and like the store is literally 5 minutes away from my house, and I live within like, there's 2 stores within like 15-20 minutes, and I think I'm just going to start ordering them online. Such a big spiel, because the ones near me don't always have the best selection. But anyways, the 3 books I did pick up, this might be a little bit of a pointless haul because I am going to try and go back in tomorrow maybe and see like the other one that's nearest to me and see if they have anything else. Again, like I said, I want to get out on a limb. But the 3 books that I picked up, so 2 were books I've already read but in the paperback version. Yes, I'm one of those people, please don't shoot me. So I picked up Swift and Saddled, which is the sequel to Done and Dusted. It's the second book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, which is a cowboy romance series. The first book follows Emmy and Luke, and then this book, the second book, follows Emmy's brother. And I just love this series so much. I have already read this. I read it on my Kindle when it came out, but the covers of these books are literally incredible, like so stunning. I just need them on my shelf, and we all know I am a cowboy romance addict. Like I am obsessed with cowboy romances. They're one of like my favourite niche strands of a cowboy romance. No, of a romance, sorry. I just love them. So I had to pick that one up. I am trying to be more mindful of the books that I do buy a physical copy of, just because I am looking to move out in like the next year or so, like not immediately, but like this bedroom that I have, there is not enough space for all the physical books that I have. But like when I'm thinking about moving out, I do want like a library room, God willing and space willing, like I will have that, but I only want it to be books that I absolutely love. So like I have been going through my collection and sort of like getting rid of books that I don't love or I didn't really enjoy, but I do find that really hard when you're trying to like build a library and build a collection. It feels kind of like counterproductive to be getting rid or donating books, but we only need to keep the ones that we love, guys, okay? So we picked up that one, and then another one that I've already read is Happy Place by Emily Henry. I literally am staring at my Happy Place copy right now, but that is a, oh my god, I was going to say paperback and I had a current like mind blank of what a hardback was called. That's a hardback, and I am a hardback hater. Like they just don't fit on your bookshelves very nice, they don't look nice, they're harder to read, I don't like the dust covers. Like I am just not a hardback girly, and apart from Funny Story, all of my Emily Henry books are the paperback, so it like just doesn't sit with my Emily Henry collection. So I had to pick it up. This is my second favourite Emily Henry book in like my ranking of her books. Beach Read first, then Happy Place, then Book Lovers or Funny Story. They're like tied, and then we have People Meet on Vacation at the bottom. But yeah, I just wanted this because I am trying to find somewhere else to put my Emily Henry books like more on display, because at the minute they're just on a book cart, but they're not really like displayed. Like I have a lot of my favourite series displayed. I have like the Magnolia Park series, the Addicted series, the Akatar series is up there. And then over there I have the Boys of Tommen and the Chestnut Springs series. So like Emily Henry is like one of the other ones that is like my go-to author. Every book of hers I have pretty much loved. So I kind of just want to like display them a little bit more, you know? I can't do that when half of them are hardbacks and half of them are paperbacks. It just doesn't look right to me. I do also really wish that I had more space, or like that I could have more shelves or bookcases in this bedroom, but there is just not enough space, which is why like I physically cannot wait to move out so I get to like completely decorate and turn a room like into my book room. Like that is just the dream, that is the goal. So I'm like hoping and praying that I get to do that soon. Again, like I said, it will not be soon, it'll be within the next year, hopefully. And then the last one, the only one that is like a new read, a book that I haven't read yet, is Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. I actually got tagged in a few stories and posts and everything, and a few people told me to go and get this because they know how much I love cowboy romance. This was not even on my radar. I did not know this was coming out. I didn't know this was like a release. I had never even heard of this book or this author until people were saying like, you need to get your ass down to the works because this has just came out and it's meant to be good. I have no idea what it's about, literally not a clue. I just heard cowboy romance and I got my ass down there. The sprayed edges, beautiful. The cover, stunning. She's looking to escape a toxic... Actually, I don't want to read that. Don't want to read that because I like going in blind. The guy's called Nash and the girl... what is the girl called? Oh my god, wait, is it all in his point of view? Shut up. She's called Cece, but I've just seen like 3 chapters back to back in his point of view, so I'm hoping we're gonna get like... It's a cow. She goes onto the ranch and he... It's brother's best friend and he's in the NHL. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually going to be my next read because I'm kind of obsessed. They're the books I've picked up, and speaking of like next read, current read, whatever, I am so late to the hype, but I have started the Windy City series. I am currently on play along. Guys, why did nobody tell me to start this immediately? And why did nobody tell me that Kai and Isaiah Rhodes were going to be like living in my head rent free? Every single man in this book series has got better as the books have gone on. I will say I did not read the first book. I didn't read Mile High, so all of you Xander's stans can go sit somewhere else because I didn't read that book. I heard a lot of like mixed things about it and about him as like a male main character, and I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to put myself into a book slump. I didn't want it to give me like a bad impression of the series. So I started with The Right Move and I loved that. Ryan Shea, what a king. And then I went on to Caught Up, and Kai Rhodes, what a man. Literally single dad, kind of grumpy, a little bit older. I was fucking obsessed. And then the whole reason why I started this series was because I had seen When Play Along came out, because that one only recently came out. When that one came out, I kept seeing snippets of the book, things that Isaiah was saying, and I was like, yep, I'm sold. I need to read this book immediately. So I've read 3 books. No, I've read 2 books pretty much to get to this 3rd book because I wanted to see more of Isaiah. But like, oh my god, the other 2 books were so worth it, and I'm in love with Isaiah so much. So much. The Rhodes brothers gonna be living in here rent free till the rest of my days. I am about 50% into the book, I believe. I have nothing, like, oh my god, I'm literally lost for words at that man. I'm obsessed, literally obsessed. So I'm actually going to go and read. I've just made banana bread. It is baking currently, so in like 5 minutes or so that should be ready. So I'm gonna have a little slice of banana bread, gonna have a little coffee, and I'm going to read some of Play Along because I actually haven't read anything today. I need to post a review for this book, A Novel Love Story, so I think I'm going to do it as like a 3 with the other 2 by Ashley Poston. But I posted a picture on this table literally only a few posts ago, so I think I'm gonna have to move. Literally the issues of content creating, guys. So it has been a few days, but honestly I haven't really been up to much apart from like reading. I know it sounds stupid, but I have been reading, like I feel like I have really been back in my reader girl era. Not that I was ever like out of it. Sorry, I feel like I am like, my makeup is all over the place. Not that I've ever like been out of it, but I just feel like, you know, sometimes when you're reading just for the sake of reading, and other times you're reading because you're actually enjoying reading. Does that make sense? But like, I've read 2 books in 2 days, unheard of. Granted, I actually did not love them. I was kind of racing to finish them purely because I wanted to finish them in August, which defeats the purpose of what I've just said. But like, I can't remember when I last updated yours, but I've been reading Play Along. Well, no, I haven't been reading it because I finished it now, but I mean, like, I read that series, literally read The Right Move, Caught Up and Play Along back to back, and I'm obsessed. And that has kind of like not re-kickstarted my love for reading, but like reminded me of why I like to read so much, because I feel like I haven't had like a 5-star read or like started a new series that I've loved since like the beginning of the year. I'm literally out of breath. I have been running around like a headless chicken all morning. I have filmed my August wrap up, which is why I wanted to finish those 2 books anyway. I've then gone to go and walk the dogs, then I had to finish up some bits for work, and then I'm trying to do like a bit of a mini content day. Like, I have, like I said, just filmed my wrap up. I was gonna film a TBR video, but I have just included it in that because I just have like a whole bunch of summer books that I want to get through on my TBR for like September, the end of summer type thing. So it wasn't really like a specific TBR because there's like 10 or so books on there that I am desperate to finish before we get into autumn. But it's so warm today, like literally so ridiculously warm. And I am ready for autumn, but at the same time, I am not ready to say goodbye to summer. And I only really like autumn. I hate winter, literally hate winter so much. And in the UK, we get autumn for like 2 weeks if we're lucky. So try not to wish it away too soon. I don't know what I've even just been ranting about, but current read, I actually don't have one because, like I said, just finished Meet Me at the Lake literally this morning. So I've read the Windy City series, then I moved on to, what did I read after that? Summer Romance, or was that before? But basically the 2 physicals that I've just read are A Novel Love Story and Meet Me at the Lake. Didn't love either of them. I'm gonna follow it up with another romance. Oh my god, why can I not even think of the word? With another romance. I have 4 Ali Hazelwood books I want to read before the end of summer. 2 Sarah Adams books. My last video will have been the wrap up with a little section at the end for that TBR anyway, so I mean, if you actually want to see what all of the books are, go and watch that. But I think I'm going to either read The Bodyguard by Catherine Center or start an Ali Hazelwood book. But yeah, I'm kind of really ready for like fantasy. Throne of Glass is literally staring at me from down there, so I'm like really eager to get towards that. But I go on holiday in 2 weeks and I don't really want to start it. I don't know whether to take the first book with me and maybe have that as like an option. But no, we're not doing that actually. We're not doing that because I do need to finish my summer reads. Okay, anyway, the whole thing of what I wanted to show you is I have got some Bookish prints. I'm really hoping that they are going to fit the frames that I've got, but I think I'm going to put them up on here because at the minute I don't have any artwork or anything like that in my room. And when I first redecorated this room, I kind of wanted it to be like very clean, very sleek, which like, yeah, it is, and I do still like that, but I think I kind of want some like pops of colour and I want it to look more lived in. Like, don't get me wrong, my room is not very like clinical. It's not the most neat and tidy, like nothing's out of place, there's nothing, no colour or anything like that, but like no artwork. I have a few over there where like my book cart and a few bookshelves are. I have a few like photo booth pictures and like Polaroid pictures of like me, my boyfriend, my friends, and up here I have 2 shelves and there is like a Taylor Swift Bookish print on there. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna put some up on here, and then I also have another one that says To Live for the Hope of It All, Taylor Swift one, that I think I'm gonna put over here. I realise that I'm pointing and you just don't know where I mean, but yeah, I'm hopefully going to get these up. I'm really hoping and praying that they will fit in the frames that I've got. I think they should. Oh my god, they are stunning. So these prints were actually so kindly gifted to me by Colour the Days over on Etsy and Instagram. I'll put the Instagram somewhere up on here. I picked out the prints, but then I have paid to like get the prints developed myself. Not developed, but like printed, because they are e-prints. So let me show you them. Also, in case you are wondering where I got them printed from, it is called Snapfish, and honestly they were so reasonable, like so cheap. I expected them to be a lot more because the prints that I've had previously when I had other ones up were so much more expensive. So I got 3. I got them in the A4 size. I have this one which was like, I guess custom. Like I asked her, she has this on her website or on her Etsy with the Happy Place book cover, but I asked her like, please would you be able to do it with a book from the Boys of Tobin series, like maybe Redeeming 6 if we can do that one. And she did. I am literally obsessed. So cute. And then these two like kind of match, like they don't, but I just mean in terms of the colour. So we have this one which is an Akatar themed one. I really don't want to get my fingerprints all over it, but it has obviously the mountain, and then it has the "To the people who look at the stars and wish" quote, and the "To the stars that listen and the dreams that are answered" quote, which I literally love. I have stars like tattooed on me because of this quote, because of this book. I needed this. And then the other one that I've got is Harry coded, because literally my personalities are Harry Styles, Taylor Swift and books. And this one says she's got a book for every situation, because me, so me coded. So I'm gonna pop them in these frames. I'm hoping that they will fit in there. I think that they should, because I ordered 8 by 11 maybe, which I think is like common consensus of what an A4 thing is. I don't know why you can't just get things printed in like an A4 size, why it has to be in inches, because that's annoying. But I'm hoping that they will fit, so let's pop them in here. Okay, they do in fact fit, thank god. Literally, sorry, how cute. I will try and get some better clips. I am not going to be able to put them up. I'm going to have to rope my dad in to do that. But I think what I'm going to do is do this one on the other side, and then do this one in the middle, like along this wall, I think. And then like I said, I'm going to put a Taylor Swift one over on that wall over there. So like maybe I will just show you when they're up. I will include another little clip of them all in the pitch frames, because like I say, these were kind of gifted and she just has so many cute prints, and she was really like fine and understanding with me like wanting to change one. So I imagine you might be able to customize them. Don't quote me on that, but definitely go and check her out anyways. So this is the wall that I'm thinking of putting them on. Obviously my bed is there, but the only thing is, if I put them to sort of be in the middle of above my bed, they aren't going to be in the middle of the wall, and I don't know if that's going to be annoying. And then over here above this is where I want to put the Taylor Swift one, because this kind of just looks bare actually. Now that I'm looking at it, like obviously all of my walls are bare apart from here, and obviously like there's them shelves there, but like everything else is just empty. So that's the Taylor Swift Bookish one that I was on about. But yeah, we're gonna put them up on here. So I'm actually going to just stop this video here, because I actually have nothing else really to update you on. I do apologise, it feels like a little bit of a shorter one, maybe a little bit boring, just a lot of yapping, me talking. But I do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.